Hey guys.
Hang.
Okay, hush. Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging with HF. I'm Dove.
And I'm Z. Today we're going to be talking about... What you giggling for? Okay. Today we're going to be talking about stuff that goes wrong pretty much before our videos or during our videos and everything.
Yeah, y'all never get to see the behind the scenes of what goes on. Y'all just get to see
Y'all get to see the edited clips. Well, Papa Ham leaves some clips in there that I'm like, thought you was taking that out.
Yeah, for real.
But we're just going to be talking about
literally everything.
Because about 2 days ago, we had a really big mishap.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Something that Papa Ham had been warning us about, but we were like, it's fine. Like, Dub.
Hey, while we're knocking things over, if y'all want any of this super cool merch, y'all can go check it out at HamiltonFilmFarm.com. We got t-shirts, knives,
hat.
The
hat that Papa Ham wears every day of the week.
Got cups, hoodies. We have it all. And now I have a bruise on my shin from where I just absolutely kicked this table. No, but back to our catastrophe that happened.
Yeah, so we were filming awesome video for you guys, right? We were like, this video is going to do amazing. So Papa Ham wanted to let us do a video all by ourselves because Papa Ham's always behind the camera. Well, for the most part, he is. Sometimes Gigi will be behind the camera if Papa Ham's not here, but 99.9% of the time, Papa Ham's behind our camera filming. So he was giving us the opportunity to kind of do everything by ourselves for once, because, I mean, we've been doing YouTube for long enough. We should know what to do. Well, it was me, Dub, and if y'all go check out this video right here, y'all see T-Square, and that's whose boat we were on, and that's who we had with us today to help us and just kind of hang out. And we were obviously on her boat. Well, our cameras, the bottom of them are magnetic. Like, it's like the camera, a little tripod, and then like a circle magnet. Like a decent sized magnet on the bottom. Well, if y'all know, magnets don't stick to aluminum. Aluminum is not magnetic. And we're in an aluminum John boat. Well, Papa Ham had gave us like this little floaty thing that you can hook to the camera. So obviously if it does fall in the water, it floats. Me and Deb tried. We could just not unscrew the thing to put it in there. So we're like, it'll be fine. Like, it's heavy enough. It'll keep itself balanced. Well, this John boat's very tippy. If you move one side, it's tipping. If you move to the other side, it's tipping that way. Well, we're walking around on this John boat, not really thinking, like,
hold on. I am not walking around. I'm on the front of the boat.
And I'm at the back of the boat. T-Square walked back and forth.
I'm at the front of the boat, you know, driving us around. I'm the one controlling the troll motor at the front. Well, T-Square took a step a little too hard to the left, and that camera just toppled right in. As y'all can see, my great attempt to try and get it back.
Can I? Oh my god, the camera just fell in. Does it float?
No. As y'all can see, I hit that boat pretty hard trying to
rescue the
camera.
Because cameras are not cheap. But Dub also didn't say anything whenever the camera first fell in.
Yes, I did.
She just jumped and hit it. And
no, I said something. You just chose not to hear it.
Neither of us heard you say anything until after the camera was in the water.
That's because y'all weren't paying attention.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to watch the clip again. But we looked it up. Carry on.
As soon as the camera fell in the water, I obviously went to try and grab it. But as soon as it fell in, it didn't just go straight down. It went down and then curved and went underneath the boat. So I couldn't it wasn't out in front of me where I could see it and grab it still. It was under the boat. There was.
And the camera is heavy, obviously, as y'all remember. The magnet on the bottom. It literally was just it went bye-bye. So Dub looked it up to see how, what's the average depth of the creek. And it was a little over 6 foot.
Boy, were we lied to.
Yeah. Not slightly over 6 foot, maybe slightly over 20 foot. Because we had, it was like we probably had a 6-7 foot fishing pole, plus all the way up to my shoulder blade in this creek, alligator infested creek, might I add. I thought an alligator was about to come up and take me down with the camera.
Because I was not. I mean, like, I took my shoes off and everything. I was fully ready. I was fully prepared myself to, like, jump in and save this camera. And then I was like, well, I really don't want to jump in.
If it would have only been like 4 or 5 foot deep, we would have got in without an issue. But, I mean, if it's 20 foot deep, what are we supposed to do? So we were like, okay, well, the camera is magnetic. So we were on our way back to the boat ramp to go find some type of magnet. Like we were going to go to like Tractor Supply or like Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever, and try and find a magnet because I was like, I know you can do that. People like, isn't that called like magnet fishing? People go magnet fishing all the time. God bless you. Okay. So we were going to go to the store, get a rope and a magnet, and try and fish. And and what, you going to spit your drink out? Mm-mm. And try and fish this camera out. But as we're on the way back, I'm like using my mind.
For the first time ever.
And I was like, bingo, we don't just need a magnet. Like, we can use any type of metal, and it will magnet to the magnet. Because the camera is a magnet.
Can you say magnet one more time?
Magnet. So, basically, I look around the floor of the boat, and there's 2 ratchet straps. So, we undo these ratchet straps all the way so they're just really, really long and tie them together to make it even longer. And then we had like 3 pieces, because we had like the ratchet strap part itself, which like the hook.
The ratchet.
We
put as much metal on as the end of it as we possibly could.
Because we had 2 hooks on the end, 2 metal hooks on the end and the ratchet. Well, that was a good, how long do you think that was? That was probably...
we probably made it about 20 foot long.
Well, we had it about 20 foot long, and it still, like, did not even touch the ground. I had to put my arm in the water again, trying to feel for the bottom. And, like, it would hit it a couple times, but the issue that we were having with that is that creek is infested with stumps. There is a stump every 10 foot. So we're dragging it, and the hooks kept getting hung on the stump. And so I thought I was about to take the ratchet strap in with it. So we were like, new idea. We called our parents, and we were like, this is our dilemma we broke the news to Papa Ham. We're like, hey. Well, we didn't call Papa Ham. We called Gigi.
I was hoping I could break the news to Gigi first. Turns out Papa Ham was with Gigi when I had to break the news to her.
Yeah, Dub was like, who are you with? Gigi's like, Papa Ham. Dub was like, well, what happened?
I didn't know if I should laugh or if I should cry. It was very, very tough situation to be in.
Yeah. So basically we told Gigi, then we called our parents, and my dad, he didn't have a magnet at the house. I don't know why we didn't have a magnet, but he got like 2 really long pieces of rope. And we used to have a trampoline, like a really big trampoline in our backyard. We don't anymore, but for some reason we still had trampoline parts in our backyard. So my dad tied these pieces of rope to like these big pieces of metal. They were like this big and like big pieces of metal. And we're out there. And mind you, it's 7 o'clock already. So we have like 20 minutes until it's dark outside. And we're dragging these pieces of metal, trying to find this camera. Not having any luck. But we did pin the point on, what app do you, I don't know what you use. Onyx.
So I pinned it. As soon as the camera fell in the water, that was the first
thing we were like, pin this spot.
Do
not let us lose this spot.
I pinned it, and I was like, at least we know where it's at now, so we can come back. And so I think that spot is permanently engraved in all 3 of our brains because we just did circles around it for.
Yeah, like we were out there for probably 3 hours
doing circles. We were doing circles in the same spot for
45 minutes of that trolling motor just whipping donuts.
It was
bad. But moral of the story is we lost a camera. Not just a camera. It also, the microphones we use, what is that called? A transmitter? Well, there's this little transmitter that you plug into the camera and it, yeah. We lost that part too.
And our tripod
that was also connected to the camera.
And the audio adapter and the 3x5mm jack and the magnetic base.
Yeah, we lost a whole
A lot.
Yeah, it wasn't just a little camera, it was the whole setup.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's all kind of like hooked together.
And of course, we film with 2 cameras at all times. And of course, the one that fell in was the one
that had everything. Because
Had
the other
everything.
camera didn't have anything attached to it. It was just a camera.
And of course, it was the one that had
Everything hooked
the
to it.
mics, everything. Literally had everything hooked to it. So that was a traumatic situation. That was a traumatic experience.
Yeah, very traumatic. But we were putting our minds together because we got to figure out a way to go make this money and go buy us a new camera. Would y'all want to see us do a video where we make the magnet? We'll go to the store and buy everything for it, and like super long piece of rope and like a big chunky magnet.
Chunky.
Yeah, a big chunky magnet, like a really really strong magnet.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's just dragging by, that camera will have to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how my thought process would work. Like, magnet here, the camera would like.
Yeah, because what is those 2 little things? Like, they're like little pointy things, and they can be like this far apart from each other, and they're like,
Yeah, like the toys. They're like 2 magnets.
yeah, they're like 2 magnet toys.
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
no, do you know what we're talking about? Like, we know what we're talking about. Do you know what we're talking about? Oh, well.
I'll have to let me try and find a picture.
They're like,
I don't know what
they're
called.
like 2 little, they look like cockroaches almost. Like, they're just like little,
little
black.
ovals.
Like, yeah, they're like black little oval magnets, but they're like this big. Kind of like pointy on each end. I don't know.
I don't even know what would I look up for that.
Magnet toy. Yeah. But they can be like from here to here and like to each other.
Everybody
And then they
has
make this
them.
little noise and they're like ding. Like from the 2 pieces of metal hitting. Yeah, that!
These.
Literally right there.
This.
What's it called? They're like $4.
These things. There are 2 magnets, and people always had them. I never knew where they got them from. Amazon, I guess. Probably Walmart.
Amazon?
And what's Amazon?
What's Amazon? I never heard of no Amazon.
Okay, guys. No, but it was like all these kids would like bring them to school.
I was one of those kids. I had it. I probably got mine from like Dave and Buster's.
You did
or
not
something.
have those.
Yes, I did. I probably still have them.
There's no way you had those because I would have been like obsessed playing with them things.
I know for a fact I do.
Z's problem is she thinks she's had
I
Or-
know for a fact
or
I do.
did something.
You are like that. Dub will have a
And-
dream and think it was real life. Dub like makes up stories. I'm like, what are you talking about? That never happened. And she's like, yes, it did. I'm like, no, it did not.
I think you're like
The
that
camera
too.
story did happen, though. I promise you that. The camera story did happen. But,
I mean, you have some pretty crazy things that have happened to you too while filming.
yeah.
Hold on. Don't tell him yet. First, let's give him a couple seconds, okay? Y'all need to make sure y'all are subscribed to this channel and to HF Outdoors because we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers over there.
And the only way we're going to get there is if y'all subscribe.
So if you're watching, why not subscribe? You know?
I mean, I agree. It takes 2 seconds out of your day. I mean, come on.
Exactly. All right, you go ahead and tell him now. I
Okay.
just had a quick intermission.
This actually, cause me, Dub, and Papa Ham were having a discussion right before we were gonna film this. We were thinking about video ideas and what we could film, and we came up with an idea if we went and trying to fish with like bacon or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, rewind. How long ago did we film that video, Papa Ham?
Oh gosh, a couple months.
A couple months
Yeah.
ago, we filmed a video where me and Papa Ham, cause Dub was sick that day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long time ago, cause I mean, we had just got our license.
Yeah.
Me, spider, hold up.
Kill it.
With what?
Bruh.
Do not take a shoe off.
Oh my gosh.
I don't wait. Oh, I lost it.
I swear you are.
I feel like the spider was too tiny. Okay, whatever. Spider's gone. You can use your Hamilton Farm knife to kill a spider, or get rid of a spider, because I'm not really sure where it went. Whatever. It'd be all right. Back to what I was saying. Me and Papa Ham, Dub was sick, so I was going to meet Papa Ham at Dollar General. We were meeting at the Dollar General, and I was going to get in with him, and then we were going to go film our video because we were doing fishing with gas station food. So we were going to what?
Filming a drive-thru.
Oh. We were doing, I forgot. We filmed a gas station, fishing with gas station food. Y'all check that one out right here. But me and Papa Ham, because Dub was sick, so me and Papa Ham were doing the drive-thru food. So we're meeting at the Dollar General. Papa Ham just pulled up in front of me. He backs in. He parks. Okay, I pull up. I put the car in reverse. I'm looking back, reversing into my parking spot. And all of a sudden, bam! I'm not moving yet, might I add. I am parked. Like, I had literally just pulled up and just put the car in reverse, so I'm, like, looking around, obviously. And this lady backing out of her parking spot, well, she backed straight into me. And she was like, I just didn't see you.
Yeah, how long have you had your license?
I'd had my license for,
It was not long.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Literally, it was, 2 weeks. But thank God Papa Ham was right there. If Papa Ham wasn't there, I wouldn't have known what the heck to do. Because, I literally was like, is that real life? I was like, did that really just happen? This lady really just back into me?
Mm.
But it's okay. She was a little old lady. And I was just like, but she did more damage to my car. Her car didn't have any damage. And I need a new bumper. But I don't really need one. It just kind of dented it in a little bit. But it's all right.
Everything fun, or not fun, because that was not fun, actually. I was so mad. And I always said that she was going to get in a wreck before me. I always said that she was going to do
But
something.
it totally was not her fault.
Not my fault at
That
all.
is- I know.
Exactly. I couldn't have done it. I could have hit the gas and just, backwards, but I literally couldn't have done I don't know how she didn't see me. The way I was at behind her car,
Yeah.
she must have just let her,
started going.
let's
thinking.
go.
No, but everything always happens whenever I'm not there, I feel like.
Well, when I wasn't with Dub, her little boyfriend ran into our car as well.
Another one. Who
Another
says
one.
that? DJ Khaled?
Yeah, another one.
Another one. We have a lot of mishaps that happen while filming.
Yeah,
I feel like we just have bad luck. Anyways, so another one that happened was we were going to make a fishing video. We have bad luck with those, apparently.
Yeah, maybe this is our sign.
We have bad.
This is our sign from him.
Anyways, so we're going to fish at Didi's. And
Papa Ham, how many minnows did you buy? Because we were doing
yeah.
fishing with live minnows.
Yeah. 5 pounds worth, something like that.
There was
A bunch.
4,000 minnows.
Yeah.
a bunch.
And minnows don't stay alive for long.
Yeah, you're supposed to use them. And so we get out there to a pond. We're getting all our cameras and our microphones, everything set up. You want to know how many mics we had? None.
0 microphones.
So
And it was 100-mile-an-hour wind.
100 miles
yeah.
an hour. Yeah, we could
And
not
it's-
have, even if we tried to film without microphones, all you would hear was,
thank you for that great representation.
like that.
Say it, don't spray it, buddy.
Dub spit on me. Like I said, say it, don't
Dub
spray
spit
it on me before this podcast. She was talking and she said, I just spit.
You don't leave that in there.
Yes, you do need to leave that in there. That Dub spit on me while she was talking earlier before the podcast.
Anyways, no, so we get out there to film. We have our whole 5-gallon bucket full of minnows and 100-mile-an-hour winds, and it's also about 100 degrees outside.
It was way hot.
No
that day.
microphones, so we've all, now we're screwed because we're well, now we can't film at all today.
And it's not a quick trip back to the house to go get microphones. No, Papa Ham, it was how far of a drive is that? An hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an hour drive. So it's not we could just go get some microphones and come right back. It was
Because Papa Ham lives in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, Papa Ham and Dee Dee. they both live in Bufu. Just
Yeah.
different sides of Bufu.
Yeah, it's like one's on this side, one's on this side.
Like, oh, it's just...
We kind of live right in the middle, though.
Yeah, we live in Bufu, just right in the middle of Bufu. I know we have all these, mishaps that happen, but something good that's happening. We're going to the World Deer Expo.
Be there or be square.
July 12th, 10 a.m. to noon.
We've already got a lot of comments about guys coming.
Yeah, but y'all make sure to buy your tickets because they're cheaper when you buy them now, aren't they? What's it? $20 now, $25 at the door,
Right.
something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
At the Columbian Tractor booth. With that being said, y'all make sure to come out and see us at the World Deer Expo because we'll be at the Columbiana Tractor booth. We've heard a bunch of y'all are gonna be coming out there to see us or whatever.
And
but
we've only been recognized one time in public. Like, what's up with that? Like, I'm trying to feel famous. I want people like coming at me from every angle. Like, oh my gosh, is that Z?
anyways, the good old Papa Ham, Hank Hamilton, how about you, guy?
He gets recognized everywhere he goes. Like,
And
what's up
he's
with
not
that?
humble about it.
No.
He will make sure to let us know that he has been recognized. So Bobby was in Lowe's the other day. This guy came up to him, which started talking. They started talking or whatever, and then the guy started talking about our potato cannon video. Well, Papa Ham then goes to obviously start to tell him that the reason he's at Lowe's is because he was getting supplies to build the catapult. Because, we can't just do normal things in life. We have to make potato cannons and
catapults.
Potato
catapults.
potato catapults, yeah. And where else? Someone else recognized him the other day. Papa Ham is very quick
Where
to
else
call
did-
us and tell
Walmart.
us.
And a Walmart.
And Walmart. Papa Ham is very quick to call and tell us that somebody recognized him. And that he feels
Next
so
time
special.
one of y'all go and see Papa, if y'all see Papa Ham out in public, don't worry about saying hi. Just get your phone out, start video, and start recording you and him. Just walk up like selfie. That would be funny. If someone came up and they were just like, "Hey guys," what'd you just look at?
It knows we're listening, so it's not going to do it. I think it was a bug. You know how beetles be like hitting windows trying to get in?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to tell them about this. You weren't there, so it's going to be your first time hearing about this too. But we went over to my dad's parents' house yesterday, actually, and they have like a huge oak tree in their front yard, and they had cut a bunch of limbs off. Well, there was a bird's nest in one of the limbs, and the bird's nest like fell out or whatever. So my grandma had put she was trying to get it out of the way because they have a dog that'll mess with it. So they put it on this far corner in this driveway or of their driveway, in the tree, more tree area. And she put a cinder block here, and a piece of wood over top to keep it out of the rain and give some shelter, and then put the bird nest under that. Well,
If you touch a bird's nest, then the mom bird won't come back.
that's what I thought too. I walk up to it, mama bird, dinosaur. Let me just tell you that. Back feathers go like this. It's and she's like, squawk! Squawk! I'm like, oh my gosh! This bird's hopping around. It's like, squawk! Squawk! Hopping all around this thing. And I was like, oh my gosh.
What did you do? Were there eggs in the nest?
Yeah. There were. She was guarding them.
color
She was
were the eggs?
shaking her tail feathers up in the air. She's like,
Was she in the nest?
when it fell?
No, whatever.
Yesterday when I walked up to
whenever
it?
you went to, I'm guessing it was on the ground.
Yeah,
Like,
but it
did
was
you,
you couldn't
you had to,
see it.
I'm
I
saying
just
you had to,
walked around. I wasn't thinking a bird was going to jump out and try to attack me.
No, I'm saying so you had to get down there and get face to face with this bird's nest.
No, she could hear me creeping up on her. So she surprise attacked me. I'm about to walk out of the corner. She's like,
the clip from Jurassic Park. And that one bird dinosaur and it like it's like you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I feel like. If you, I don't even want to tell Papa Ham to find this clip because there's no telling what clip Papa Ham would find trying to find this Jurassic World.
It's like the funniest thing ever. It's like this dinosaur lizard.
Yeah, it's like this lizard. See if you can pull it
I
up.
am gonna try.
It's exactly like it reminded me so much of this bird.
What would it even be called? Jurassic
It
Park
was
bird
Jurassic
dinosaur?
Park. Not even bird dinosaur. Look up like dinosaur with with the ratatata. And this bird, it was like running around all around the thing, like trying to.
This! It's the Dilophosaurus. It's
Oh
literally
my gosh, that's like a real lizard.
the dinosaur lizard bird in Jurassic Park. Specifically,
Go to images. I don't need the backstory. I want them to know what this thing looked like coming at me.
Okay.
This is what it looked like coming at me.
In the Jurassic Park movie, this is what it looks like.
Yeah, well, that's what
But it's
The
a
bird-
real life creature. Or animal, I guess.
it wasn't. Yeah,
Let me, if this will load.
I think it is loaded. I think it's just that
kinda
blurry, a really
blurry.
bad picture.
That's what the bird looked like
Did
coming
you
at?
get
That's what that bird looked like coming at you?
Yeah, and it's like hopping around. It's like scared the
Was it
crap
being
out
loud?
of me. Yes, it was being loud. I was like,
What kind of bird was it?
I literally could not. Dad told me what it was, but I don't
What color
know.
was it?
He said it's the birds that are always at the dove shoot, I think.
Martins?
Maybe it had red on it.
Oh, it wasn't a Martin then.
Oh.
Red on it?
Like, it had like red. That's why I looked like a freaking dinosaur coming at me.
A redheaded woodpecker?
No, it had its tail, so instead of like, I don't know if y'all know, but like birds, like, you know how they flip their tail up to make it like
Yes.
a peacock? It literally turned
You
into
got
a peacock.
attacked by
I got attacked by a peacock. Like it literally was. I mean, mind you, this bird's this big.
It's like on the ground and shit.
Yeah, it's just like hopping around. I thought this bird was going to attack me. Oh my gosh. What? Me and my mom went to Dillard's earlier, and because we didn't have anything else to do, and we were looking, not looking, but we were driving through the parking lot. There were so many ducks, and I don't mean like wood ducks. I mean like literal like pond ducks. You know, like the
Yeah,
ones
they're
that you
like
see
the
in park.
colorful ones.
That you see in like the parks and stuff.
What kind of ducks are those?
In front of one of the ducks were 4 itty bitty baby ducks. In the Dillard's parking lot.
Wow. That was so anticlimactic.
But they were like wild baby ducks. Not like ones that you get attracted by, like wild, like just hatched baby ducks.
That's how animals.
But
grow
in a
up.
Dillard's parking lot.
You know, sometimes you really worry me because I'm pretty sure those ducks are always there. And I'm pretty sure I saw those baby ducks last time I was in the Dillard's parking lot.
No, you didn't. You're making stuff up now. You're hallucinating. I know what I saw.
I'm still in shock about your bird though. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know birds would do that.
I really didn't think birds would go back to their nest after. I didn't think they would either because it wasn't only the fact that like they moved the nest. Like it wasn't even like just a nest. Like it literally had eggs in the nest.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah, I know. And then they have an olive tree. I think it's an olive tree. And there was another bird's nest in it with I think it's a robin's egg that are blue and like polka dot, like
Yeah.
spotted. And it had an egg in it too. A little robin's egg.
Is it bird season right now?
Oh my gosh. And then whenever we were I guess it is bird season because whenever we were putting the boat back on the trailer yesterday, you have to go under this little bridge right here at the creek. Like it's like a bridge
Yeah.
that goes over the creek. There was 2 birds' nests built onto this bridge, like underneath the bridge, like out of which I was like, okay, y'all are really smart birds. Like if I was a bird, I would build my thing under a bridge too, because it's completely protected from the weather. Mama bird almost took my flipping head off with a bug in its mouth because up in here fed the baby bird in front of me. These baby birds are like, there was like 3 or 4 of them, and you could see their little beaks hanging out at the top of the nest. And then Mama Bird was like, she literally swooped into the water and then like came back up.
Really?
Yes, I was like in pure shock. I was just watching them go. I had so many experiences with birds. You're gonna have a fun time listening to my bird story, Gigi.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all make sure, remember, subscribe because we're trying to hit 400,000. And we'll be at the World Deer Expo, July 12th, 10 a.m. to 12. Yeah, y'all. Come on. Be there, be square. And also make sure you go check out Hamiltonville. Hamiltonville.com. HamiltonvilleFarm.com. And you can go get all of these cool, amazing. I'm just going to be done with English for today. Let me just. Y'all go check out this merch at HamiltonvilleFarm.com. But also, y'all go show TikTok and Instagram some freaking love. Because our TikTok, I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying to build the following and everything on there. But it's really hard. So I need y'all to go follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Our TikTok is HF Outdoors, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. It's the same thing as everything else. The logo, same thing as everything else. So y'all make sure to definitely go check those out too and give them a follow because we're trying to go to those platforms as well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we just wanted to, let y'all in on a little behind the scenes and just hear what goes on. Yeah, because y'all get to see the edited part. Y'all don't see the unedited. And y'all make sure y'all tune in and stick around because we have some pretty exciting co-hosts that we are going to be interviewing on the podcast. We got Yacht that we're going to be interviewing. And our neighbor, which is a game warden. And let me tell you, he has some crazy stories. His stories are pretty
Top of the line.
Yeah. So we're going to see if we can talk him into coming on the podcast with us. But that's about it. That's it for
from
today.
us.
So we'll catch you on the next one.